is that, you know, we have the parents here, they want to come, they want to be conciliatory, and you've always been very professional about this, is that supposedly we're reaching out to them, but we still have all of this. I don't understand this. Is that you're telling me we hired Mark Miller for 3 years, that he would then, we wouldn't have this anymore, that he would be reaching out to the community, but I'm going to tell you something, with all the letters I'm getting, that must not be the case.
So the items here are primarily situations where parents have chosen to place their child unilaterally into a private placement or something that isn't our offer. And so we tell the parents, here is our offer, and they, well, typically these types of things are typically, we want to keep our child where they are, and so our cost would be X amount, and so it's
but what they're saying is they're not using our facilities, they have chosen to go somewhere else. That's my point, is that,
and so with some students,
okay, go ahead.
It is absolutely the right placement for them in a private setting, because it may not be we may have 1 or 2 students or 3 students in the entire district who have very specific needs that we can't meet internally. And this happens in every single school district across this country.
Right.
Because if we were to try and do residential treatment, that's not our area of expertise, nor do we have enough students. So there are private facilities and public facilities out there where that can address the specific needs of these students. That's what these are.
The thing is, Mike, is that you're kind of saying, okay, this, you know, somewhere else is that, I'm talking specifically to them. We have made, once again, no attempt to come to some kind of, to bring them back in, to embrace them. Because I'm going to tell you, all the letters I've been reading have been talking about, it's been someone said today, a toxic type environment. I think, and that's why, you know, they want to hire, and I don't want to say Mark Miller, but he is the one who they hired just specifically for this. And you told me that this would go away. That was what Rick Schmidt said, that he would come in here and it would be conciliatory and he would make things happen. Is that, once again, and I want to say this, Amy, I asked you to put on a schedule to get us to these meetings. And when is that going to happen?
I apologize, I was out of town and so I didn't know about that meeting, but we can be a part of that in a cycling manner to go to those meetings. This was a new meeting that Meredith Watley had, so that's something we can.
But not just this meeting, on this schedule, next board meeting, can we put on that we will have a representative going? Because I've been asking and it has not happened. And then, you know what, then we can get to, they can speak to us directly, we can find out what's going on and see how we can make this into a better relationship.
I want to address your comments about this going away.
Oh, and I'm not saying going away, I meant coming together. It's coming together and coming to that we are reaching out to them, or reaching out to us, because I don't like getting these emails saying things aren't good.
Last Friday, Mr. Dill sent to all of us a note that said special education settlements. I will provide more information next week on the detail of the special education settlements on the agenda. I never received anything. I doubt any of us did. Is this what?
And that's another thing. I don't know. You tell me what's going on. I don't know. You never said it.
Is this the detail?
Is this it?
Salazar, I can't sit here and give you the detail on each of these in a public setting.
No, I don't ask that for that, and I've been through this many, many times. But what was he referring to?
I can't answer that.
Really? How about you, Mrs. Ring?
I can't. I know he was going to give more detail, and I called him this morning actually to get more information. He was going to provide it, and then.
Yeah,
this is
But I will say on these items, we wouldn't be able to discuss them.
I don't mean individually, but why so many of this
That's
kind?
my point.
Usually it's like
when
one
you're
or
saying
two.
we want a better relationship with them, it's not, I don't know why that's not happening. And that we're not saying, how can we make this better? How can we bring your kids back?
The underlying assumption to that is that there is something wrong here.
No,
and these
that's not
settlements and agreements are making families, getting them in the placement where families want them, or these are placements where it's a mutual agreement between the district and the family
But
that this is the best placement for the student.
But how would I know? I haven't gotten that information.
Well, I can't.
You know.
I'm just wondering what he was referring to.
Yeah.
I think he was going to
tell
give more detail as a board member in concessions. So
It's not 1 or 2 students either. Many.
So we're addressing 7 specific students here on this agenda item with specific.
this one is
So there's two different items here.
Okay,
One is a renewal of agreements and
Right.
contracts with a variety of non-public
Right. And
alternative
those-
schools and/or non-public schools. And all that is entering into a contract that says we can send students to these schools when it is an appropriate placement. This is a list of contracts that we're entering into so that they are available to us should we have the need and should that be the outcome of the IEP team decision. Sure. That's one part of it.
Right.
And we approve that.
Right.
The other part of it are specific student instances where we are funding their placement at a private school or a public, non-public school alternative.
I understand that.
and I do know some of these are, they're not single year settlements, so, and I do wish Mr. Dill here would provide more information, but I know that he could provide that if you needed more detail on each one of those.
Yeah, I just wondered what he was alluding to, and we have to vote on it tonight.
Well, I think on these, I mean, are you saying you don't want to approve those?
I'm not
No,
saying that,
he's
I'm
not
just
saying
saying
that.
You want to continue to get more information
If-
about?
I'm just wondering what he wrote this to me.
What he told me before, I think, well, that came out in the Friday update, but I think he had said that he was just going to, he would know that there would be questions on these items and he was going to provide more detail.
That's what I was gonna say, I almost always, when we have settlements come through, I'll ask for more information, so I do kind of feel it was a preemptive and I do, response, and I think, he would answer any questions we had, but as you said,
Okay.
not general, and we can do an open session.
Okay, then,
I move approval.
Second,
all,
I would not want these kids to wait for their services.
okay,
Ms. Mayor,
Yes.
Ms. Ferguson,
Yes.
Mr. Salazar.
Yes.
Ms. Herman.
yes. Last item on